This big fleshy monstrosity bears down on all of you, smelling of putridness and your inevitable death. Roll for initiative.
We're all gonna die.
Mayanna, I know you took the minis home. Do we have them for this fight?
Yeah, we do. Here they
Oh, look at that!
I remember the marching order. Here we go.
I'm so happy you so lovingly painted them. Let's hope that they get to see another day.
I hope they live, yeah.
This would actually do the initiative roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all
okay.
right. Okie dokie.
Oh, damn.
18 plus 4 is 22.
Wow.
22.
That's more like it. That's more like it.
Natural 27 coming in hot. Oh, 16, not
That's
bad.
great.
Plus nothing for a 16.
Okay.
3.
Nice. I got a +3 on this one. So.
Yeah.
I get a 9 + 3 for a decent 12.
Decent 12.
Eloin, you're up first. This creature comes up out of the muck, its many heads kind of lolling open, much like the bear from Annihilation. You can see the newly fused and absorbed body of Dr. Remus's wife, kind of right at the haunch of this creature. Before your eyes, it sort of starts to melt into the larger form, and it goes from calling his name, Reginald,
Mint.
Eloin, you see Dr. Remus kind of falls to his knees at this horrible vision of his family being like sort of sucked into, infused into this massive flesh monstrosity. It is rumbling towards you with ill intent. What do you do?
So that emerald patch, he has emerged from that sort of emerald.
Yeah, kind of breaking the surface of what almost looked like a hard substance, like a hardened lake. He's kind of like broke the crust of it and come out from within, kind of sending waves of this necrotic fluid flowing out onto the banks of the more marshy area that you're standing in.
Okay, how far away would you say I am from it?
You have about 50 feet.
About 50 feet, okay. What is in the vicinity for me to sort of take cover behind?
In terms of cover, you do have some options. Visibility in this area is pretty poor. There's like a thin fog or mist that kind of clings to everything. And you use like sort of more stable patches that kind of go through this mire, but the ground itself is treacherous. And in fact, if you were to take a step in the wrong direction, you're not sure how deep it goes. There are areas where the banks are a little bit eroded. So it would be easy for you to get half cover if you were to kind of like sink down into like one of these patches and go low instead of going high. In terms of like trees and things like that, most of the trees have kind of succumbed to whatever rot is eating at them, and they lay in splinters, kind of like slowly being absorbed by the muck of this place.
I'm going to try and sort of skirt down one of those banks and peek out, and I'll cast Hunter's Mark on this, and then I will do what I do, baby. I'm gonna take 2 shots at it.
Absolutely, roll to hit.
12 plus 9, so 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. That's a 7 plus 9 to hit, so
that's
16.
a 16. That is also a hit.
Okay, so 2 hits. Hunter's Mark is a D8 plus 4. 6, 10 plus D6. 11 plus a D4. 15 for the first hit. Wow, again with the ones. 11 for the second.
Perfect.
Done, Christian.
Cheers, thank you, I appreciate it.
You're somebody that really knows the rules of this game.
I was gonna lean on you.
Oh God, please don't.
I used the rest of my movement to then take,
Half cover.
not actually stealth because I lost my bonus action, but to take cover.
Okay, Zora,
Hi.
you're up.
I'm going to reduce the size of this creature using my Enlarge Reduce spell.
Amazing.
Okay, it's a transmutation spell. It's an action of 30, with a range of 30 feet.
So I have to get a little bit closer to do this, but you can.
Okay, it's a concentration spell of up to a minute. And for the clot monster, I think it's the Constitution saving throw.
Perfect.
What a great use of enlarge and reduce.
Yes, I really wanted to reduce it also back in time to like when it's a baby, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be allowed that, so I'm not even going to ask.
24.
Does that mean it works?
What is your spell save DC?
A 13.
Just shy by a hair.
Well, in that case, Jasmine, I'd like to use the sorcery point, please.
Ooh.
What's a sorcery point?
Yeah.
You can spend a sorcery point to get like a spell slot back.
Yes. You can use your sorcery points as bonus actions to do different things.
Okay, well, what I was going to do, Jasmine, is actually spend my sorcery point to re-roll the D20 and use the new roll on the same spell.
Which you absolutely can.
Yeah, guys, I'm crunchy now.
You can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll the d20. You're completely correct. That's your meta magic ability. Technically did not make an attack roll.
It says it's an attack roll somewhere. Oh, it says it's an action.
Yes.
Well,
This is so
you know
there's
what? I tried.
you did. Yeah. There's 2 different kinds of spells. There's some that you roll in which to hit. That would be an attack roll. In this case, I do believe like you force the creature to make a save.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I read the rules, but not completely. Can I spend a sorcery point?
To create a spell slot, absolutely.
Great. Can I do that and cast Fireball?
Unfortunately, no, because what you're doing is you're creating a spell slot that you can use in the future.
Okay.
So like if you've used up, let's say your level 1 spell slots or level 3 and you're out, what you could do is use a sorcery point to create a new one. Now, if you hadn't used your action, what you could do is create a spell slot and then immediately use it.
Well, in that case, Jasmine, I'll hex it.
Oh, you're going hog wild. I love
the
it.
plot needs to be managed.
Perfect. What does your hex look like as you cast it?
A hexagon. Ooh. I draw it in the air. It's like a transparent big hexagon with a scary face. And it goes
You all see Zora kind of recover from how this creature has kind of shrugged off one of her spells. And to be clear, Zora, this creature is huge. So maybe like on a smaller creature, your ability would have worked quicker, or your spell would have found more purchase. But this creature is massive. You recover quickly from your failure, sorry. And it does rumble towards all of you. It has a speed of 40 feet.
It has a speed of 30 feet because I hit it.
Amazing. So it can't make it all the way. It is instead about 20 feet away from you.
Dang, stressful.
I still think 20 feet's enough.
I think, yeah.
Yes. As it shambles forward through the muck, slowed by your attacks, and pauses briefly 20 feet away from all of you, you notice that whatever small creatures are kind of existing in this fetid mire kind of drop out of the air dead wherever it passes. You see the gnats and other small bugs and winged things drop dead as it passes through these like clouds of insects.
We shall not mourn the mosquitoes. Little bastard.
It's got like an aura so rancid
Yeah.
that smaller, lesser beings die upon being near it. Delightful.
You see this creature like kind of confused. You don't see a lot of like thought behind the many faces and sort of dead eyes lolling back in the severed heads of the creatures that are kind of melting into this massive form. And it is instead almost animalistically drawn to the sound of Dr. Remus's wailing. As Dr. Remus catches its attention, 13, that is not enough. You see it almost fling a piece of its arm at the doctor as the doctor is immediately entombed in a almost spire of twisted flesh. You hear muffled cries of pain and disgust and horror from within just a mound of like crawling hands and feet and mouths lolling open, spittle dribbling from it. You're up.
It's an interesting situation we have ourselves in. I'd like to do 2 things. First one is kind of an observation. I don't know if you know, I'm a doctor. Professor, in fact. And so this is a rotting corpse. We're in a fetid swamp. I think it's fair to say that I know enough that when things decay, one of the aspect chemicals that is given off is methane, which is highly flammable. And so I want to surmise this thing may have maybe a weakness to fire or something, because clearly all this rotting flesh in this rotting environment with gas coming through in bogs and things like that, which is prevalent, is it fair to say that I would know or surmise that it is probably has methane expelling from it?
You can definitely use your action to study the environment and figure out the best way. I'll give you this.
I would like to use a bonus action for that. I'm sorry. I figure you'll find it's a bonus action.
What are you trying to do with your action?
With my action is because I want to use dragon breath and flame the shit out of it. That's the reason I wanted to see, like, I think there's like,
He's got a plan.
yeah, like if it's emitting methane, it's going to hit it a lot harder if I use a fire breath as opposed to like an electricity breath or something.
Well done, Crem.
Like, is that a spell or like
It's a second
different
level
way?
spell that I have called Dragon's Breath.
And you can change the element, right?
I can change the element.
I have great news for you, Neil.
Yes.
That's a bonus action.
Yes.
That's a bonus action spell. So.
Is it a bonus action? Amazing. Great.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
So I can do the sorry, I need my glasses on for this. So I'm gonna look around the environment. I have and just check things out.
Yes, here's how this is going to work.
Yes,
you
tell
can
me.
use your action to study the scene and figure out the best way to make use of truly this, like, I did describe earlier that you see like kind of spontaneous combustions from the swamp gas.
Yes, you did.
So using your action to study the area, you do realize that there are pockets of flammable gas that would amplify any fire spell cast there. You can then use your bonus action to touch a willing creature and imbue them with Dragon's Breath.
Intelligence is so sexy.
I knew I married him for some reason.
Yes,
I just
yes.
realized what it was.
I just did too.
Yeah.
I just did
You
too.
have a flash of
That's what it was.
So
Wow.
very quickly, listen, I haven't got much time to explain, but I know that we haven't got off the best foot, but you're gonna have to trust me, and then just smack you really hard in the back, and sort of with my then study thing, sort of start screaming out, just open your mouth, and then I'm gonna roll for my study.
You're gonna have to trust me. Just open your mouth.
Yeah, it's completely innocent. What are you talking about,
completely
Dan?
No, I did.
Also, because you're a magic user as well,
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming when I touch you,
Yeah.
you kind of get
I
it.
feel like this weird kind of because
It's like a hairball.
Yeah, it's like
a spicy. It's a spicy.
Spicy.
It's a spicy jalapeno.
Yeah, because
kind
it's
of
like
feel.
the dragons. They
Yeah.
brew it in there, right?
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
And then the hearty slap on the back is what's going to help you.
That part is successful, actually.
But automatic. Okay, go on.
If you can give me a investigation, since it's intelligence based.
Okay, cool. That's a +6. It's also proficiency, so it's a +9,
Amazing.
which is great. Look, watch me roll. All right, that is 11 + 9 for a dirty
A dirty 20. So with that, Wesley, you will have advantage as the good doctor, kind of, or the good professor. I forget which one.
I didn't go to school to be called doctor. Thank you very much.
I didn't go to school to be called doctor.
What did you go to school for?
Did you go to school?
I feel that's a tale for another time. But,
I
okay.
love
I've already heard it.
it. I've heard them all.
This is sort of going to grant you the help action. When you roll your breath attack, you'll gain 2 additional damage die.
Okay.
From Professor Crem, kind of pointing out the pockets of gas floating around this monstrosity's shoulders.
I'm going to point them out like a red setter.
Yeah.
And then just do this. Then just takes off his glasses.
All right. Okay. I feel an unusual sort of like bubbling up. Like I think I'm probably like gonna vom because I'm so scared. But I feel like it's not that. It's something different than that. And I fire at one of the gas like explosions that is coming out
It's
of the
going to
bomb.
roll a dex save,
Okay.
and instead of 3d6 damage, you get 5 because
Wow.
because of that successful roll
Okay,
earlier.
5d6.
And if they fail, they take half as much damage on a successful
Fantastic. They rolled
Yeah.
a 14.
Okay.
What is your spell save DC?
Oh yeah. What's your spell save?
one.
I think
Spell
it is
save
a
DC,
14.
It's
It's
a
14.
dex 14.
Yeah, so meets it, beats it. It is going to take half damage, but you do have 5 die on this.
Okay, great. All right, we'll start with these 2. Yeah, so I have
That's
10
10
so far, and then another 4, so 14.
One more.
3, 17.
17, so it'll be 8 damage. You still have your bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna stay with my friends. For my bonus action, I can summon my spiritual weapon.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I think I kneel to the ground and I pray to Auril, and I summon this kind of big stick with like icy spikes coming out.
As you summon your spiritual weapon that normally takes the form of a truncheon, this time it does not. Instead, you see a massive scythe come out with a wicked curved blade.
Okay, that's never happened before.
That's what they all
That's
say.
not good. I create a floating spectral force that resembles a weapon of my choice and lasts for the duration. In this case, it has shifted because we're in a different plane. The force appears within range in a space of my choosing, and it can immediately make one melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of the force.
Do you then want to maybe summon it
Yes.
5 feet away from the...
5 feet away from the creature, from the zombie clot. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Which is, I think, a 3.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll to a hit.
Hit. Yeah, you got it. So it's a 6 plus 6, 12.
That's a hit.
Oh.
Go ahead and give me damage.
Okay, I summoned it at 2nd level, so it's 1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
That is 8 plus 3, so 11, full damage.
11, and what kind of damage is
Radiant
this?
force.
Perfect.
Well done, Mayanna.
Ah, thank you!
All right. With
How's
that,
Clotty doing?
Plotty.
How is he doing?
How's he
That's
doing?
plotty.
Zora, as you cast like a very careful eye over the creature's form, you realize it is still very much in good condition.
Oh,
It
shit.
is still moving forward. Most of its assemblage of limbs is maybe the best way to describe this, intact, kind of mindlessly destroying everything in its path.
That's no problem. I've got a plan.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
You are directly in its path, so that's good that you have a plan. Eloin,
My
you're up.
God.
I poke my head back up and I what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take 2 shots.
Take your shots.
8 plus 9, that hits, right?
Yep. Yes.
Sets a 15 on the die, so that also hits.
Yep.
Okay, 17 plus 8, 25 points of
It's a
damage.
hefty blow.
Holy
Well
cow.
done.
Thank you.
Again.
Thank you.
Well done, team. We're doing really well, guys.
Yes.
I have 35 feet of movement. We're all sort of bunched. I'm going to get away. I'm going to sort of move southwest and try to get behind it while it is approaching.
Yeah.
So I'll use all of my movement to do so.
As you move southwest, you kind of move past a little hidey hole Lavendria has like kind of popped into.
And I keep moving.
Oh God, Lavendria, I
We
forgot.
totally forgot we are such bad parents.
Oh,
my God.
Lavendria! I hope you're okay. I hope you've hidden in a hole.
She's good at hiding.
Good job.
Good job, Lavendria. Yes.
Do it. You feel empowered by that? Good. Great.
I mean, as you run by, you do notice she is kind of like covering her eyes and her ears, almost as though this is a drill she's done before.
So you know what? I'll stop in front of her, and I'm just going to position myself in front of her. And I haven't spoken much to Lavendria in the course of our comings and goings, but if I can have the time to say it, I'll just say you're going to be okay. Just stay behind me. And pass my turn.
You do notice her like shoulders kind of relax a little, even though she's still going la 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 la, and trying to drown out the noises of the dead moaning around her.
It's my turn.
Yay.
I'm gonna fireball his ass.
Yeah. Amazing.
At level 3.
At level 3.
Yeah,
Holy
I'm going to
cow.
expend one of my 2 spell slots, Jasmine, at level 3, and I'm going
Fantastic.
to mark it right now.
Well, we know that hits.
Yes, that is definitely going to hit.
I've got my special dice for this.
Oh yeah, the fireball dice.
Oh, wow, yes.
Nice.
They're so beautiful.
And I think it just makes a dex save.
Yes, it does. 13.
That's a 2.
Full damage, full damage.
Full damage.
How does it look?
8d6.
How does it look when you cast it?
Oh, I like to think that Zora sometimes has a bit of indigestion. So when we when we cast Fireball, it's sort of like a big burp, you know?
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
It's going to be like a,
Yeah.
but just imagine it really loud because we're at level 3.
Does your fireball come out of your mouth?
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
yeah. Where else would it come out of?
Your hands.
But you know, the sky.
You draw your power from your cursed blood. So I think, like, yeah, you being a Hexblood, it makes sense to me that it would come from within you in a sort of carnal way. Probably a little disturbing to look at. Roll damage.
Okay, I'm gonna roll all of these dice, and Christian's gonna add them up. Here we go.
16.
You didn't roll for your hex damage.
So you roll another d6.
Great.
This could be better.
No.
Okay, we have to work on this. That's a 6.
Listen. So, as you draw on your powerful hexed blood, almost inflicting this creature with the same affliction that afflicts you, your fireball kind of lands. It bursts against the side of its form, unfortunately not triggering one of those pockets of gas.
Oh.
But it does let off like an explosion. The creature rears back, and then you see your spell amplified by the hex you cast on it the turn before. It is bloody.
Nice.
Nice.
Like almost
That's a good
100 points. We've all done.
Unfortunately, it is also its turn. Angrily, blindly, it comes forward on legs made of countless arms and limbs sort of stitched together, and then brings down both of its malformed fleshy fists onto Zora, and I would
These
think this
guys.
would maybe be Wesley. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I think I was the closest.
That is a 19 and a 17.
Oh, they hit both of us.
Yes, it's 2 attacks. 2 separate attacks.
19?
Yes.
That'll hit you, right?
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Damn, Claudie.
She has a 10.
I've
We have
got
to protect her.
Yeah.
At
got
all
a
costs.
She's a sorcerer.
Thank you, Eloin, yeah.
All right, so you will take
That
Oh,
is
there's a lot of dice.
tragic.
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Still pretty good.
16 points of bludgeoning damage. As both of these limbs kind of crash down, you see the limbs kind of like flying off of both of these appendages as pieces of the people buried in this bog begin to come off of it and sink back into the muck to like rejoin this greater creature at some point. It is Dr. Remus's turn.
Oh no, he's entombed.
At the top of his turn, he takes damage from the hands and mouths kind of biting and clawing at him in his flesh prison.
I mean, serves him right.
You hear the sounds from within the fleshy prison go quiet. Professor Crem.
Do you think he's okay? Okay, having seen my wife being smashed by this huge creature's bludgeoning fists, and also our cleric being done, Wesley being done at the same time, I sort of realized that things are taking a turn for the worst. So in an act of stupidity, I'm going to dash forward to try and not get in between, but like sort of get with them.
You're all within sort of like 15 feet of each other, which
Okay.
also puts you in the emanation. So actually go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. You need to beat a 14. As like the waves of putrid, noxious gas coming off this accost your senses as you dash forward to interpose yourself between your wife and this monstrosity.
Okay, so I have a +5 to this roll. Okay. So that is going to be a 15 for a dirty 20. Basically, as I sort of feel the miasma of it, I just go and storm in, so I don't kind of take a whiff of it.
Also, in your line of work, this isn't the first time
Oh,
you
no.
smelled a bunch of dead bodies.
I've already done the sulfur experiment with the rotten egg kind of smell. This is not fun.
You're able to push through and move forward.
At this point, I'm sort of going to like take a very wide stance. I like the idea I've got a little mechanism. I'm going to basically cast a witch bolt.
Okay.
I like the idea I've got this sort of mini Van de Graaff generator. Like one of those things
You have
that's
to
on
give
a
it a little
crank.
crank. Yeah.
And my hair just goes, stands out like crazy. And then my eyes start sparking, my mustache starts sparking, and then I just click these little sort of like metal things together. Just go clang, there. And it just zaps out straight at them. This is a level 2 witch
Level
bolt.
2.
So it's 3d12 lightning damage. It is concentration for up to a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a
never mind
bonus
then.
action each round to do that.
All right. So would you like to drop the concentration on the dragon's
Yes, I
breath
would.
to do this?
Yes, I would.
Okay, perfect.
And I just say,
Acid subside.
One of my previous classes, I used to talk this is I call it a spark of inspiration.
and I zap them. This is a magic roll, I guess.
So this will be your ranged spell attack.
+6 to this AC, which is 10 plus 6 for 16.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
This is a 3d12. $22 points of damage.
Your foe falls. Paint the picture. What does the rest of the world see as your enemy crumbles into dust?
So my hair is standing like crazy on end, my eyes are going completely wild. Naturally, as I start zapping it, I realize that the body parts are conducting straight through the entire system of this creature. And I realize that I'm now kind of in control of its nervous system. So I start stepping forward, like pushing almost against a resistance that you can't see, and start literally ripping it apart limb by limb. And then eventually, and all you can see is like a little smoke coming up from my body as my head just goes down.
In the quiet stillness of the bog you are in, all you hear is the static electricity kind of coming off of Professor Crem. And as the limbs kind of sink into the wetness of the earth, you see the dead form of Dr. Remus. And in some ways it's poetic because you see around him the hands and faces of his family.
I don't know if he's dead or not, but I would like to jump across to him and put my hands on his chest and literally try to shock him back in life with the residual static electricity in my body.
Give me a medicine check. You can do so with advantage because this is a very pivotal moment, I love the way you flavored that.
Can I give him guidance?
Absolutely.
You feel like a cold sort of wisp. Yeah. And you get an additional D4.
Additional D4, thank you. I'll roll the D4 first. So this is a D4.
That's a 1.
That's a 1, great. Plus my medicine plus a proficiency, so that's 5 minus 1 for my wisdom being sucky, so that's 4 plus 5 in total. Wow, we got there in the end. All right, so plus 5 and 13 plus 5 for an 18.
Doctor?
No, I can't be here again. I can't be. I was with them. I saw them in the.
I shoot him.
What?
7 plus 9 for a 16.
Yeah.
Alfred!
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He wanted to be with his family. Why did you
7 points of damage. 7 points of
I
damage.
feel.
He was just stabilized.
Yeah, I grab Lavindria and I bring her to you and I say to you, you brought her here and all he's concerned about is bringing her back and bringing him back. You need to take responsibility for her. I'm done caring for her. This is on you two. You get your head in the game. He's dead.
I'm literally speechless.
Do you know what they're doing? Are you okay with this?
What do you mean?
You can't smell it?
Smell what? What do you smell?
I'm sorry.
Eloin? What did you smell?
He brought her back.
Oh, well, hang on a second. This is not what you think it is.
And I'm looking at my wife, like, this is a problem. And I look at her, and I start getting my hands down to my sides.
Don't do it.
I haven't unsummoned my spiritual weapon. So a cold spectral scythe is next to me. Explain.
You don't understand. Neither of you have children. You don't get it. It's not what you think.
What is she?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna move carefully.
Yeah, I will-
I'm
I
gonna
will-
move to her, but still keeping my eyes on both of these. I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna stand in front of her and go,
She's our daughter. And if you take one step towards her,
What is she?
She's a child, Wesley. That's all you need to know.
now we pay you to help out.
You haven't paid me.
You haven't.
Be that as it may, the deal is the deal. We are paying you to help, as you have been in several months. This is not your concern. If you take one step towards her,
She's not the problem. I was protecting her. I was in front of her. And your first priority was to bring him back from the dead.
well, why wouldn't I? God damn it, he's...
Coming back isn't that fun. I should know.
It would appear at this moment that perhaps it would serve us well to be honest with each other. This is not what I assume will be the last danger we face. And if we are to survive and keep living, it would probably serve us best to know what we are working with.
Fair enough. My face contorts, and I go over to Remus, and I take a bite from him.
Oh, good heavens.
And as I do, and I ingest his blood, you've known me to be a bit pallid and weak, and I seem to strengthen a little bit. I let that contortion fall.
I start doing a rite just so that, you know, like I put his spirit to rest to ensure that he does not reanimate in some way.
You can definitely attempt to do so.
Yeah, I would love to attempt to do so.
Give me a religion check.
Okay. 5.
You go through all of the motions that you would go through in the material plane.
Yeah.
You know these spells by heart. You're not sure if they work. You're not sure if this place does have power, but it makes you feel better.
You keep fucking with things you don't understand.
Well, I mean,
Why is everybody fighting?
It's okay, Lavandria. We're just having some adult talk. And I think Eloin has said more than enough for now.
Is it too much to say that as part of the fact that we're academically led and tinkerers and all that stuff, and I'm teaching her, that we have a little secret language between myself and...
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay.
Like the way kids come up with like fake languages.
It's like a fake sign language.
Yeah.
That it doesn't exist for anybody apart from the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'd like to do is go, yes, listen to Zora, it's absolutely fine. I'm just going to sign a symbol which says bad people, and just sort of like do this, which is indicating where I'm directing, indicating these two people, as my back is turned to them.
just a little, yeah, it's gonna be okay, honey. Just
She
stick-
gives you a knowing nod, and you do notice, Zora, you would notice she kind of sidles up a little bit closer to you.
Well, I think we can park all of our disagreements till later, so maybe we should...
The bottom line is we need each other, for better or worse. And I think we have been honest, and now everything is out in the open, so we can carry on to...
Everything's out in the open?
Yes, I think everything is out in the open.
Yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. It smells bad and it's scary.
We're working on a way to get out of here. Well, that's the idea.
Otherwise, we're all going to end up like the doctor.
No, of course not. No, of course
And you notice like her eyes kind of linger on the doctor, who actually looks peaceful, resting in the arms of his zombified family.
The doctor is right where he wanted to be.
We are not. We want to go home, don't
Yes.
Yeah, I want to go home.
we? Yeah, so do we.
I don't like it here.
I think we should go back to the town. Hroth, they had the right of it, obviously. We should speak with them.
And what about this Madame Insa?
They would probably know where to find her.
Back to Harath then.
When you return to Hroth, you realize that they are waiting for you. Because the spell, the ward that kind of protected this place was not successfully diffused, although it was successfully detected. They ambush you. As you kind of come back towards the town, you look around and realize that you are surrounded by about 36 people.
Humans?
Elves.
Elves. I say in Elvish, the good doctor's dead.
A woman with amber eyes, her hair very carefully braided into long braids, looks at you meaningfully and says, "Did you do the deed?"
Yes.
And then she kind of like looks past you, kind of worriedly, past the warded stones. What did you see there?
A monster. He led us into a trap. We killed the monster, and then we killed him.
How did you know of this doctor? Were you his companions?
No. We were brought here by Madame Inza.
Do you know her?
No. You notice she's like nervous and kind of looking up at the sky at the gathering dusk with a concern that is impossible for you to not notice. Her eyes are shifty as they kind of dart back and forth between all of you and the gathering gloom.
I do the light cantrip. I take out just a piece of silver, and I touch it, and I just sort of like cast some light to see if the night is what's causing concern.
As you light it, she kind of gives you a wry smile and says, "That doesn't help against them."
Them?
Against them? Who's them?
You really aren't from here. There's creatures in the night. They come out, torment, play with anyone who is unfortunate enough to find themselves without shelter, and then they've been getting worse lately. I don't know of this Inza that you speak of, but there is no coming and going from this place without the say-so of the master in the keep.
I assume that's Lord South?
I do not say his name.
Is there somewhere we can go to?
Not here, no. You're not welcome here.
We can't even find shelter for the night?
You reek of death. You've trespassed into the area in which we are not given clearance to go. We do not want to incur the Lord's wrath. You cannot rest here.
We were under the assumption that you people wanted Dr. Reginald dead. And that's what we did. As a favor to you.
Give me a persuasion check.
I've got a +5. 11 + 5, 16.
She kind of like is still fiddling with her small like dagger as she's like not sure what to make of all of you. How do you know it won't come back?
It?
Whatever's dwells there will follow you here. Things do not die there. You have not done us a favor.
Oh,
In your well-meaningness, all you've done is incur his anger, and now it will follow you here.
If you ensure our safe lodging for the evening, I can ensure that any undead creature that dares to trespass here will turn and run, and perhaps burn with holy fire as well.
We have a child with us. We can't be
Oh,
left
I
out.
had children too. We all have things that are precious to us, and unfortunately, all you've done is risk what little we have left.
Okay, we're not welcomed here, obviously.
I can tell you of a place where you can make camp for the night, but don't think you've done us any favors. No. We'll have to go to the keep and beg for his forgiveness, or his fist will come down upon us with a... I don't even want to think about it. That is not a place for any of our feet to tread. It is for him alone. And it is for that crime that the doctor was going to be hung.
Oh, that was an order from on high.
Yes,
Well, you didn't do anything, we did, right? So maybe we should pay him a visit.
perhaps you should.
we need to rest first. We've had a long
We can
and
give you
difficult-
access to a small abandoned mill at the edge of town.
Yes, perfect. That'll do.
I hope he grants mercy to you and your little one. And she takes you all to an abandoned mill at the edge of town. The sails of the windmill are tattered and torn, and as you walk through Harath, sort of escorted by the townsfolk who've put away their pitchforks and torches, thankfully, you do realize that this elvish town at some point had seen better days. It doesn't look unlike the places where maybe some of you have grown up. A true community. Yet now it is a darker reflection of that in a lot of ways. And when you open the door to the mill, you realize it has not been used in a very, very long time. And true to her word, as soon as night truly begins to come into full bloom and earnest, you do hear strange things in the gloom. Voices, echoes of events happened past, battles. Makes it difficult to relax.
Does this mill have several floors, like a second floor?
Yeah, it has like one floor up high that you have like a very long spiraling staircase to get up to, and that's usually used for the maintenance of the windmill cell.
And there's a window up there, I would imagine, to see out?
Yeah, you can kind of see out actually past the dilapidated sails of the windmill.
Okay, I'll take first watch, and I'll say as an aside to you, I think we should talk later. Mm-hmm. And I'll make my way up to my my perch.
I'll follow you up, Eloin, just to see as well.
I'd like to bar the door on the downstairs bit as I come into. Also, I'm not letting Lavender go upstairs. And as she goes upstairs, I'll sort of gently stop her, make a bed for her downstairs.
It's so heartbreaking to me that you're using the kid against us.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Lavender amuses herself with a game you've taught her with
Yep.
like a sort of piece of yarn that she carefully like creates a web with between her fingers, and then she like offers her hands up to you to transfer them to yours. And
This is a game we've played for many years, and even though I'm relieved that she's distracting herself with this, there's also a moment where I actually kind of secretly really enjoy it. And it's a thing that gets more complicated as it goes, and the idea is that you have to keep the web going passing between each other until eventually the web becomes one complete thing between the two of us. So it's sort of like, wow.
I don't have any of my other toys, but I have a big piece of twine, so I thought maybe this would work.
Well, remember what I told you? Where there's twine, there's...
Toys?
That's right.
I kind of just thought you were being old, but maybe,
Well, we
maybe
get
you
to-
had a point.
That's right, well...
Old people like to play with dumb things like balls and strings.
Personally, I always said and always believe, boredom isn't real. Boredom is just simply your own body saying, I don't like what I'm doing. And actually, if you never get bored, well, you're always going to be doing something interesting, even if it is just playing with a piece of twine.
As I'm listening to this, I'm almost falling asleep. And I want to find an opportune moment when Wesley is not up at the tower to go up to Eloin.
Yeah, I'll move away.
Just before you go downstairs, I'll just say be careful with them. We don't know them as well.
Is she like you?
She's a lot of things, but she's not like me, no.
Understood. And I think I go down to where the door would be, and I feel that it is barred, and I just stand awkwardly next to it while you two have a conversation upstairs.
Did you bar the upstairs door?
No,
No,
you barred
I'm
downstairs.
downstairs.
Just I'm gonna be real nice and not eavesdrop.
If you are actively listening in, you can attempt to make a perception check to see what pieces of this conversation you can pick up.
I think he's very hyper-vigilant of the situation. He does not trust these two at all. He's
Definitely
also
roll a perception check.
quite
then.
shocked. So yes, perception. Okay, cool. Do.
And are you intentionally trying to be quiet?
When she walks
Yes.
into the room,
I get a 6.
Okay.
when she walks into the room, and I give you my hand, and I take a step out of the window and I grab onto her and I spider climb to on top of the tower itself. So I'm just going to hold on to you, and if you allow me to, I'll walk up with you onto the top of the tower itself.
Scary.
It's a little bit unnerving to watch, yeah.
But I suppose it's nothing I haven't seen before, Eli.
Nora,
I'm sorry, this is delicious.
This is like Neil is affected.
What the hell was that?
it's been a long time.
What did you just do?
I'm a Dampier.
Well, I kind of figured with the blood and the...
Yeah.
Eli, listen, it's been so long, and I...
Nora, your husband is obsessive and neurotic. He's going
Eli.
to get us all killed.
He's my husband. A privilege you lost many years ago.
I didn't lose the privilege. You took it away from me.
I took it away.
You took it away. But that's not the important part. The important part is when I saw you, I couldn't imagine you with him.
What does it matter to you?
It doesn't matter.
That's right. He might be a lot of things, but he is a genius. And you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. That's something that you should know pretty well. Either way, don't say anything to Crem, and do not say anything to Lavandria. I don't want you to ruin this for me. You haven't been a part of my life for, what, 75 years?
75 years, 4 months, and 30 days.
Well, who's counting?
And I take her back down.
You're trying to listen, and all you hear with that 6 is Lavandria going, like kind of loudly through her obstructed sinuses.
But is she actually, has she fallen asleep? Because I like the idea that
She's nodding off
She's
as
nodding
like
off,
her the twine piece of twine is almost perfectly knitted.
okay, so I'm not really present with her. So I sort of, sure, fine, and start rolling up the spiderweb that we made together, and then sort of helping her rest back into the mill or whatever the thing is, the cloth sacks and things. I sort of just gently take it off, and it's wrapped up quite tightly, so it's like a band, and I just sort of help her down. She's sort of like nodding off, and I just place it very gently over her eyes. Because this is always a way that when she got napped in the daytime, this would always make her fall asleep.
Night, night, little lavender. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
I just sort of sit there and look around and there's nobody here. It's just the two of us.
I think Wesley is there.
Yeah, I knock.
Like I said, there's nobody here.
Yeah, I knock.
Nice.
Wesley's so awkward.
Is she asleep?
I don't think this is any of your business how she's doing. Clearly you have some sort of issues. And quite frankly, I think Eloin spoke out of turn.
It's my oath.
I don't give a hoot about your oath. I have an oath as well to my daughter. So,
Did she die?
it's not a question of did she die. It's more of a question of, is she alive? I don't expect somebody like you to understand this. You believe that life has its finalities, and I don't. I believe that there is no predestination of where you can go in life. So if you have the means, mechanical, magical, whatever, why not help? I think you need to be more mindful of other people's lives and be less judgmental.
Do you fear death?
Who doesn't?
I don't.
Young lady, I find that very hard to believe.
And even though I don't want to leave, I'm going to sort of look back at the door lock and then walk off into the room and find somewhere else just to sort of get out my books and start preparing my spells and just take a sit down.
I think I linger at the door a moment. I clutch my holy symbol, and I wonder for a moment if he is right, and then I go upstairs.
Before you go upstairs, you can't help but notice as he's like poring over his books that sleeping with these makeshift blankets her father has made for her, Vendria looks more like a sleeping child than like anything else.
Yeah. Like she breathes, right? The undead don't breathe, right?
You're not sure if she breathes because she needs to or if it's because it's just muscle memory.
Yeah, I go upstairs. I think I do pray, and I seek answers, like a sign from Auril. I have no protocol for this. The thing I know to do is to take restless spirits and take them back to where they belong.
As you pray and you try to reach out to Auril, you realize that in this place, it is an uphill battle to put restless spirits to rest. As the night echoes with the sounds of battle long since fought, you hear the marching of tens of thousands of spectral footsteps outside. In some ways, as you gaze out into the night and see the shapes of dragons and battles and people being tortured on racks, and you hear their sounds coming in and out of existence in the darkness, you wonder for a moment if you're in hell.
Is this my punishment?
You send people to the other side, and looking around at you, can't imagine that the other side is too different than this.
I take that as a sign.
Is that what y'all want to do?
Is the long rest over?
Ah,
Is the
yes.
night
So
over?
you would like to take a long rest?
Should we take watch? Should you want to?
Yes, I'll take the first watch on top of the tower.
All right. Everyone who is attempting to take a long rest, your dreams in Sithicus are almost infected or invaded by the nightmares of the Dark Lord of this place. It's very difficult to rest here. In Sithicus, because your dreams here are haunted by visions and nightmares of your past or your future, you're not quite sure. Each of you give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Okay. All right. You said Constitution?
Yes,
That's a 7.
a 7.
Okay, I got a +5 for this. So that is, let's see that, 4 + 5 for 9.
Oh,
9.
You want to know mine?
Yeah, yes.
It's a 23, baby.
Hey!
Yeah, it is.
Oh my goodness, that's, okay.
You're so proud of yourself.
I'm
That was
so proud of
I'm proud of you
myself.
too.
I don't have a plus on a lot, but I have a big plus on Constitution.
I love
Saving
it.
throws.
Wow.
Yes.
Eloin. Natural 20.
These
Guilty
two.
as sin.
These two.
I take my watch, and as I start to drift off into sleep, I've always been cursed by nightmares. I mean, at least 100 years of that. I lost a party, I abandoned them, and I heard them die. And those screams have echoed in my mind for an age.
So these screams are almost like a symphony to you.
It's a lullaby for me.
Yeah. You sleep with your child, like sort of in your arms. with this weight lifted of having addressed maybe the elephant in the room. And you are also able to dream peacefully, lulled by visions of your patron, whose power seems to still have some dominion here. The things that this realm would attempt to scare you with pale in comparison to those that your dark mother, I guess, threatens you with. Visions of your inevitable future, should you not find a way to somehow trick fate into another path. And it is under these conditions that you all wake up. Some of you, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, you two take a level of exhaustion.
Oh, the worst. So at level 1 exhaustion.
You get disadvantage on ability checks.
On all ability checks.
Almost as though warded by this favor you put over Lavendria's eyes. You also notice she wakes up and is like bouncing up and down on your makeshift bed. Be like, wake up, 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 wake up.
Oh my God! What happened to your face? You got bags.
I know,
This part of your face is all wrinkly and it's hanging down to your nose.
As if my dear Lavender.
Who hit Wesley? Wesley, all this part on you is dark like a raccoon.
The volume is up here.
Well.
And it would
You
be
look
really
horrible. Are you sick?
be great if the volume was like down here.
I got a funny story. I got trapped in the web. You did such a great job.
Oh, what is that sound? That's not very becoming.
Well, well.
Good morning, everyone. I had a great night.
Okay.
You? Maybe not you. You?
Oh dear.
I've had better.
We have. Do they think they have a coffee? All right.
Don't be an idiot, Crem.
No.
I reach into my wares and I pull out some rations, just some food. I break some off and I give some to Lavendria first. I offer some to Lavendria first.
She snaps it up greedily.
Then Wesley, then Nora, and then the good professor.
I actually intermittent fast. I'll have something later. Thank you.
He does
Eloin.
that, yes. It's rather annoying. He won't eat before noon.
The screams of suffering in the night didn't disrupt your rest at all?
Couldn't hear a thing.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, it's good. You had a.
Maybe it's in your head. Sometimes I get a nightmare, and then I wake up, and Zora makes me hot cocoa.
You dream?
Yeah,
What do you dream about?
that's kind of personal.
I think let's get you. Excuse me. Let's get
That's
you
kind of
cleaned.
personal.
Lavender, let's get you cleaned up.
Yes,
now.
darling, do you need to blow your nose? Remember how we talked about doing that maybe
I
every
don't
half
want
an
to
hour?
do it.
Oh, come on now. We do it every morning. I pick up a cloth sack and it's like huge. I just take a good old snap.
She blows, and as she does, a strange pink ichor comes out that kind of never seems to stop.
Well, that was a big one this time. Oh, great. Oh, well done.
It's now completely sodden and dripping and like.
Whoa.
I'll get rid and just throw it out the window.
You see like a little tiny wet spot?
Just out of curiosity, does it smell of necrotic energy?
No, it smells almost like formaldehyde.
Oh.
I give you a knowing look.
When he gives you a knowing look like,
I sort of do like again the thing, and then just like this one I'm sort of like that.
she signs back like this one.
Well, anyway, time to get on and move now. I see what the day brings us and whatnot.
And I want to just pull Eloin aside and without these two, hopefully, maybe knowing that this is a moment, and just say, and don't call me Nora again.
Okay, don't call me Eli.
Fine.
Yeah, her name's Zora. It's not Nora. It's not hard to remember. It's 4 letters, so just remember it.
Little girls hear everything, don't they?
She kind of like
bat
elbows
ears.
you like.
goblin ears.
I just chuck her in the shoulder.
Yes, that's right. He just misheard.
I'm gonna carry on like sort of like getting a comb out and from my bag of holding, sort of like straightening her hair and making it look nice.
Now, would you like the pink bowl or the yellow bowl today? How do you feel? What are you feeling today?
Orange.
Orange. I see. I got the orange.
There's a gag I do with her.
So, oh no, the hole is happening. Oh, here we go.
There's like googly eyes on the bag of holding, and the opening is like a mouth.
Yeah, it's like
maybe.
a mouth.
Yeah.
I just go, didn't get me this time. Here you go, kid.
She puts it in her hair, and this is the first time you maybe the two of you get like a full look at her outfit. I think this is one of those cases where it's like parents that are cool enough to let their kids dress themselves.
Absolutely.
So she's wearing like striped pantaloons in like purple and green with a smock that does not match it at all. It has her favorite Baldur's Gate sports team on it.
Is it the Githyankies?
Yeah. The
Githyanki Gates.
Yeah.
Githyankies.
Yes.
Good Yankees.
Give me a G.
And then nobody completes it because they're not sure how to spell it.
Normally there's like a little cap that goes with it, but that's been lost in the mists when she fell through to Ravenloft. And her hair is like pulled back in that type of ponytail that like small children have, where no matter how many times you comb it, there's always like bumps and it's always kind of like crazy. You place the orange bow right on top, which finishes off the hodgepodge look that's covered over with a very cute, I think it was a beholder on the back. Yeah.
Yep. Well then, to business. So, I suppose we should leave before the townspeople start getting, a little weird.
We're gonna go see
To the keep, then?
I suppose.
Wait a minute, though. Didn't we at one point seem to remember talking to this Inza person? Do you not think that maybe that's the best line of
Coming
inquiry?
back to this, but isn't it strange that nobody has heard of her?
Yes. Yes, it is.
If her name is Inza, maybe she could get us out-za.
I slapped my thigh.
Yes, well, let's think about this logically.
You raised her. This is you.
I love her.
I'm so funny.
Now, let's think about this. We know the Lord who controls this area is a vengeful spirit of sorts.
Regret?
Regret, and also with a iron hand, an iron fist is a word, metaphorically speaking, of course. But what we don't know is this Inza person. Now, I would say, better the devil you know than the devil you don't, except we don't know either of them. So my idea is to maybe go after this Inza person. Maybe they're adversarial. The enemy of my enemy is my friend and such. What do you think?
Problem is, no one apart from that freaky-looking paper crow knew of Insa.
Solus.
Solus.
That's right.
Solus sort of appeared and then disappeared.
Yeah, when he was told to hide, he kind of took to the skies, and then you haven't seen him since.
So we told him to hide, I think. So maybe we...
Can we summon him?
Yeah.
How would we do that? Let's see.
Well,
Perhaps
that's something I was
could,
hoping you would tell us, actually, Eloin.
I could try to call for him.
You have the speaking thing with the beasts.
Yes. I'll be back. And I go up the tower, and I go to the top of the tower, and I cast Speak with Animals, and I start to crow.
When you crow, a tiny little sparrow comes and lands on one of these like tattered up fins of this old windmill and kind of like gently chirps at you. Do you want to give me a chirp? That's like a pigeon, but I like it. That was good. You get the inspiration for you.
This is what my thing. Why does he have to take everything from me?
And he needs it. He didn't get a good night's sleep.
I did not. Okay, I see.
Fine.
Sparrows have a penchant for being a little bit stuck up, and unfortunately for you, that's the case. She preens her feathers carefully and goes, yes, what are you crowing about? I'm trying to get some sleep, and this early in the morning, I just have all these little babies going cheep, 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 and now I have you going co, 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 co. Do you have a problem? Do you have an issue?
So I reach into my wares and I pull out, because I do this often, I have a bit of bird feed. And I pull it out and I offer it as an olive branch. Maybe you can take some to your little birdies.
Okay, this is a step in the right direction.
Good.
All right.
This is
Thank
for you.
Thank you kindly.
I have a question for you. My friends and I downstairs, we met a crow made of paper.
Oh.
Do you know who I'm talking about by the name of Solus?
Oh yes, I don't know their name, but I have seen a strange beast. It flies, but it's not made of feathers.
Right. Leaves an inky
I thought
trail.
it was going to come and eat my babies, but it did not. Because, people like crows, but they are doing some crazy things.
That's true.
I don't recommend being friends with them.
Yes, very sneaky and smart.
They'll eat your babies.
They will eat your babies.
It's a real thing.
No,
Yeah.
Baby eats ours.
Maybe
But I do know one made of not feather. Smells strange.
that's the one.
He was taken away in a cage.
Recently.
Wait,
Where to?
I can take you there. Yeah.
When we arrive, I will give you all of the bird food that I have for you and
Well,
your
I
children.
don't know if I can carry it. My little body. It's
How about in a pouch? I'll put it in a pouch and you can carry it.
Okay, of
Great.
course.
Do you want to hop on my... Do you want to just stay with me? You can grab my hand.
She
Or-
very carefully puts one foot and then the other one into your hand.
I tell her to hold on and I jump off and spider climb down to the front and you hear banging on the door downstairs.
Do you think we should open it?
It's me.
Oh,
Good instinct.
What's your name?
I typically go by Farah.
Her name is Farah and she said that our friend Solus was captured.
Yes. This big tin can on 2 legs came and it was on a horse and it had a big killing stick.
A knight. A knight in armor?
No, it is day now.
Right, right. I think it might be a knight.
They snatch the birds and they put the birds in a cage and they take the cage past the big tree and then past the even bigger tree and then they take him all the way and there is a big rock and it is covered in all kinds of thorns and vines.
I translate that to all of you.
That can't be good.
That can't be good. And why don't you...
Can your friend take us there?
You know the way?
But please make sure they do not snatch me up either.
We can do that. And I sort of give her a lift. I think she can take us.
She's kind of like popping from one foot to the other and then she takes flight.
I stay in communication with her and it sounds like...
Hey, that is our word.
And every time she comes back, kind of leading you further along this path, you pass like ruined towns and villages and forts even, through the remains of what maybe at one point was a great kingdom, but now looks more like a graveyard. She leads you past and occasionally comes back and gives you status reports. And she informs you that normally there are all of these tin man and the big metal and they come out and they spread out and then they go back, but it looks like the path is clear.
That can't be good.
no, it seems to be a force of formidable nature. We best tread carefully. I don't know if you can do that thing again where we sort of blend in the surroundings. It might be a good idea on our march into wherever the hell we're going with this bird.
If I do that, I'll have to drop this magic so we won't be able to communicate with...
But that is okay. It is, if you follow this path, I mean, from where I can see, it looks clear. You just follow this road to its inevitable end. And hopefully not your inevitable end.
Farah, I hope I get to see you again.
Yeah, I hope so too, because, my husband is not that reliable with the foraging. So this is a welcome surprise.
The layers.
Each NPC perfectly crafted.
I'd be turning up the heat under y'all.
Were you flirting with the bird?
No, I was not flirting with the bird. The
Let
bird
me go
was
see you again, Farah.
You didn't know I could say that. You weren't speaking bird. Did you just infer that I was flirting?
Yes,
I think...
because I saw you go.
I'm watching this have this moment. I've been hearing a lot of Noras going banding around the last couple of days.
Yeah.
I think at this point, Crem would like to make a badly thought out insight check.
Can
Absolutely.
I give guidance? Because
Yes.
I think I sense that, like, you,
So I'm just staring at him like,
At 2, Wesley.
I want to know. You're my compatriot.
All right.
And you seem like you're keeping another secret.
All right.
Go ahead, roll insight. You can add the guidance if
Yeah,
you
I
see him trying to suss it out.
I think I
You're
just like lightly.
If
touch
you're
his shoulder.
comparing notes,
I put on my Inquisitation glasses.
You just feel like a chill, and you don't know where from,
Oh.
but you feel
Oh.
guided.
Okay, so that's a guidance
Yeah,
to D4
D4.
first. Okay. I do have a -1. So that's a 1 that
One,
cancels
yeah,
out my
there you go.
-1. So I have +0. That is a 15.
15. Okay.
I said that very loudly.
Since you're trying to hide this from him, give me a deception check.
Can I give her the help action since I'm keenly aware that we
How
won't
are you
have-
helping her? Yeah.
I am putting myself between Nora and
Roll with advantage.
the professor.
Great, and I've got a +5 to deception, so that is 5 + 5.
Well,
Oh wait,
roll
I'm
again,
rolling
again.
the wrong dice. Sorry. 11 + 5.
16, so it's already a beat.
Yeah.
16.
16. And I think you had a 15?
My poor deluded Crem.
The old adage, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean you're wrong, may not affect on this moment. I think I've just
I
sort
will
of seen
say,
nothing here.
You're not able to suss out exactly what is happening. I would say you interpret this as an awkwardness between them or an iciness between them.
Well, it's not a bad thing. After all, he's caused us a hell of a problem. Maybe she's just giving her an earful about our daughter and saying things out of turn. Well, good for Zora.
We have about an hour of this magic, so stay within 30 feet and move quickly. And I throw the spell into the air and it casts that net. And I cast
Is this pass without a trace?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we all have a +10 2-hour stealth checks as we traverse this.
We have disadvantage on
We
our
have
stealth
disadvantage
checks.
on
But it'll
stealth
cancel out.
Yeah,
Or
it
not
will-
cancel
yeah,
out, but
like-
you'll have
Yeah.
+10.
So it's just a straight
Well,
stealth test.
We'll have a +10, so we'll still roll pretty good, but we'll still have to take the lower of the two.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, much as the name of the spell would imply, you're able to move forward, passing without much of a trace. Farah's intel was basically correct. You can see the well-trodden path of where several hooves and feet have kind of like trespassed before, almost burying a trench in this old road with what you could surmise as the repeated sort of patrols of a pretty large regiment. But it is quiet, and your journey is uneventful. Then you see it. A jagged spire like a crooked tooth that comes erupting out of the ground and forms the outline of a tower on the horizon. The stone itself is dark and jagged and looks as sharp as the thorns it is encrusted by. It looks older than time, almost as though it is carved or rather grown from the bones of the earth itself. A primordial power rests here. In spite of yourselves, you shiver seeing this dark smear, almost this scar on the horizon, almost as though anticipation of you, even though you're still probably 100 feet away. You hear the old portcullis, rusty and heavy, begin to as it yawns open in anticipation of your arrival. You stand before Nedragard Keep. The seat of power and the residence of Lord Soth himself. As you're all almost compelled to step into the seat of Lord Soth's power, and in some ways, his prison as well, you hear the haunting sounds of young feminine voices singing and almost wailing. And the breeze at your backs almost pushes you in. You see the jagged iron of the portcullis above you. For a moment, it feels not as though you're passing a gateway, but as though you're descending into a mouth. The maw of the dread lord of Sithicus.
No.
And that'll be where we end.
I'm fine with that.